Occasionally, we stumble across an idea that's so clever, you can't help wondering, why didn't I think of that? Some of these ideas and inventions are simple solutions to everyday problems that should have spread like wildfire, but haven't yet, while some offer solutions you didn't even know you needed. Either way, you're going to want access to all of them by the end of this video, where we're going to explore some genius ideas that should exist everywhere. Ferrofluid clock. Combining an incredible magnetic fluid designed by NASA, known as ferrofluid, with the functionality of a clock, this device brings futuristic innovation to the simple act of telling the time. Let's be real, people are never going to stop clock watching at work or school, so we may as well implement these everywhere to give those distracted eyes a treat. Seat suit. Everyone knows sitting is better than standing, but now you can sit while standing. With the Nuni chairless chair, all you need to do is lean back and the sturdy titanium exoskeleton will support your full weight. With adjustable legs that lock into place, standing has never been so comfortable. This could be incredibly useful for anyone with back problems or anyone who has to stand a lot for their job. Only problem is forgetting you've taken it off at the end of the day. Can I help you? When a store is crowded, hot, and noisy, you just want to get what you need and get out of there as quickly as possible. But occasionally you encounter an obstacle, an overly helpful staff member whose good intentions are only elongating your visit to hell. Luckily, South Korean cosmetic store Innisfree has solved this introvert's dilemma. The green labeled basket tells store workers you don't want to be bothered, while the orange tells them you're looking for assistance. All-purpose hammock. Hammocks are great, but they can be a little uncomfortable if the tension isn't right. Luckily, that problem has been solved. By using a sturdy cross-platform, ultimate comfort can finally be achieved. You could even turn this hammock from aptly named camping company hammock into a chair, so you can strap it high up in a tree and lord over the peasants below. Until you fall out. Mom detector. The phrase "work smarter, not harder" has been taken to a whole new height thanks to this clever USB device. When an unwelcome boss, significant other, or parent approaches, the sensor detects them and automatically switches your computer screen to a pre-programmed choice. You could go for the home screen, but if anything, that just seems more suspicious. Either way, I hear the device pairs nicely with incognito mode. Cone of silence. There's nothing worse than finally getting focused on studying after hours of procrastination, only to be distracted by a loud, inconsiderate phone conversation. No, Stacy, nobody wants to hear about how wasted you were last night. Luckily, that problem has been eliminated in Bentley University's library, where they've installed a cone of silence. The soundproof chamber is specially designed to muffle the sound of loudmouth library conversationalists. Perfect for when you have to take a call when it's cold outside, or if you're just chronically lazy. Radical restroom. Check out this bathroom, where the door can be slotted into both frames. There's one option for when you want the whole bathroom to yourself, and another for when someone else needs to use the sink or shower while you're doing your business. Hopefully that's a smell-proof door. Bike-scalator. If you ride a bicycle, you'll understand the dreadful struggle of a steep hill. This genius contraption in Trondheim, Norway, provides much-needed assistance and could help bikers everywhere if it becomes more popular. Using a simple pedal-activated lift system, the biker is pushed up the hill, and all they have to do is keep their bike balanced. Cheat the lingo. Shamefully, many of us neglect to learn even the bare minimum of the language when we visit foreign lands. If this great idea from the Grand Kingtown Hotel in China catches on, our linguistic laziness will be allowed to reach all new heights. All you need to do is show the card to a taxi driver, and all necessary information about your journey home is conveyed. Not a single native word is needed. The card does the speaking for you, map included. Handy for a brief visit, but for a longer stay, I'd recommend learning the basics. You don't want to be seen as yan yan yan, do you? Quick way down. With this well-placed button, you can call the elevator while walking over, eliminating all that time wasted waiting. Of course, you need to be aware that the button is there in the first place, so this might be more useful in apartment blocks than hotels. But if time is money, this is sure to save you a few pennies. Been there, done that. Putting a new liner in a bin is a messy, time-consuming job that no one wants to do. Saving us from that awful job, this town new smart trash can automatically replaces the bin liner as soon as the old one is removed. It even hermetically seals the previous bag for you. Innovative improvements like this are exactly the kind of thing the world needs. We don't need to be able to tweet from our fridges, though. Game of Porcelain Thrones. As if relieving yourself wasn't already great enough, Captive Media have designed a series of urinal games to spice up your bathroom experience. To control the on-screen games, such as high-octane skiing simulators, all you need to do is alter the direction of your stream.
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I f***ing hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
This is truly the height of manhood. Get fluffed. Car seats, even the heated ones, tend to lack the comfort of real seats. That could all change though if these super fluffy seat covers gain popularity. Their softness is unparalleled, turning your daily commute into a luxurious experience of pure comfort. The only downsides are that you won't want to leave your car, and they may get a little sweaty if your AC breaks. Helping hand. On those days where your super fluffy car seat covers get drenched in sweat, driving may become stressful. Luckily, you can place this tasteful, decorative, severed hand over your stick shift and turn manual driving into a moral support session. A hand to hold is pretty much guaranteed to reduce road rage, and if not, you can use it to extend your slapping capabilities. Either way, it's sure to come in handy. Doubly desirable deck. Sure, a freshly oiled deck is every manly man's dream, but your deck can bring even more joy to the world with a concealed furniture set. Sure, you'd need to wipe the footprints off before eating your dinner, but that thrilling combo of simple hydraulics and flush-fitting wood is supremely satisfying. This welcome addition to any garden would eliminate the need to waste space on tables and chairs and leave so much room for activities.
Look at all this floor space! So many aerobics in there, so many activities!
Submarine scooter. Underwater exploration has always been restricted by the relative difficulty and skill required for scuba diving and snorkeling. Not anymore. This innovative invention utilizes the timeless diving bell technique and an oxygen tank to keep your head dry and your lungs filled with air. With a simple, safely concealed propeller, you can gracefully glide through underwater worlds filled with life. No training required. Just don't drift too deep. Even ignoring the effects of underwater pressure, falling into an abyss would not be fun. Rainproof reflection. Driving in the rain can quickly go from annoying to risky when your wing mirrors become obscured. But thanks to the development of this simple sheet of adhesive, hydrophobic plastic, the dangers of driving in the rain can be significantly decreased. Even better, the technology has the potential to be developed into the factory design of wing mirrors in the future. I'd patent the idea myself, but I feel like I'd be winging it. Clean and clever. We've all encountered the uncomfortable moment of having to rapidly pull your arm out of the way of a freezing torrent of shower water when first turning it on. This simple tweak allows you to reach directly for the handle and let your shower heat up without getting splashed. Perfectly placed to avoid water spraying out, this genius innovation solves an age-old problem that's brought minor inconvenience to many a morning wash. But there's an equally amazing second function. It could also serve as a hole for someone to hand you a second shower beer. Honey Ball. Combining aesthetics with flavor, this intriguing golden sphere is known as a honey pearl. Thanks to a dissolvable gelatin casing around a ball of honey, washing up a teaspoon is no longer necessary after sweetening your tea or coffee. Simply drop a golden sphere or two into your hot beverage and let them dissolve. For those who love spherical sweet stuff and hate sugar cubes, this is the perfect replacement. Dirty deed deterrent. There are a few downsides to living near a bar. Near the top of that list is the risk of emerging from your home in the morning, only to be greeted with the potent aroma of a freshly peed-on wall. The German city of Hamburg has solved this problem by painting walls in hydrophobic paint. Thanks to the highbrow study of pee physics, the walls in Hamburg's pipe drain hotspots are able to deflect the stream of anyone unleashing their urinary wrath upon them. The urine is sent straight back onto their shoes and legs, teaching them a lesson they won't forget, thanks to the smell, dampness, and overall embarrassment, that is. Vroom vroom Vikings. Denmark has implemented a great way of making the mundane more interesting. This set of traffic lights pays homage to the Danes' Viking past, which makes the switch to the green light all the more exciting. Maybe if every city implemented fun national icons into their red traffic lights, they'd be less rage-inducing. See your storage. With simple e-ink screens that only require power when their displays change, these USB storage devices conveniently show how much space is left without needing to plug them in. If only they'd develop a screen that shows the storage percentage that's wasted on memes, I could finally start to treat my serious addiction. Please send help. Toilet paperception. Ever had that awful, dawning realization that you're out of toilet paper while you're on the toilet? This simple innovation reduces the chance of that happening by removing the accursed empty roll altogether, replacing it with another mini roll of paper. Not only is this an emergency problem solver, it's also ideal for anyone camping who needs additional relief on the go. Pringles of the future. This idea doesn't technically exist yet, but it definitely should. We've all encountered the struggle. You're reaching to the bottom of the Pringles tube when you become stuck in the void, being left with no choice but to accept your new snack-branded limb. But if the engineering industry's finest put their minds to work, I'm sure they could solve this age-old problem. By adding a twistable bottom, a compressible spring, and a raisable platform to the classic Pringles tube, we could have a revolution on our hands. Engineers, at the ready. Your world is counting on you. The nap we need. Naps are one of life's greatest joys. After all, the only thing better than a mini sleep is a full-length one. But historically, public places and work buildings haven't been all that accommodating to the napping enthusiast. But these single-person automated nap cabins have started gaining popularity in select locations around the world. Mostly airports as of now, but their applications are so much wider. Just imagine how much productivity could improve worldwide if personal, private nap spaces were available everywhere. Friday afternoon food comas could be treated with clinical efficiency. I mean, unless those naps turn into sleeps. Then we could have a very sleepy problem.